Hello friends, I'm going to work today on my day planner. I'm going to make a layout. I have some tissue paper, drier scented paper stuff that I picked up, paint with, old tape that I used on something and it was unsticky, so I'm going to glue that down. Just some basic leftover pieces and a border, and I want to do a little layout today. So I'm going to put these in here. I also have these squares. I've had mosaic squares forever, tissue squares. I'm going to use that for some color and probably my twistable watercolor crayons. And yeah, I'm going to work with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just grab some decoupage and I am going to lay down some tissue paper. So that's what I'm going to start with. And I don't want to make it too thick because this is my day planner, but I'm going to have fun with it and I do a few of them. I want to do a couple of them with a lot of stuff on them. So there we go. Just going to work that up and then go from there first. I'm going to probably add, since I got some glue down here, I'm already going to add my tape. I put my orange watercolor down, and my ferret started squawking, so I had to delete that part of the video. Anyhow, it was a really bad squawk. I put decoupage all over on even this part of the paper where I didn't glue, just so then this would nicely, smoothly go wherever I want it to go, to move my color and that kind of thing. And like this, just feels smoothly. Move it. I'm using my Durant water brush, the large number 3, and it's going around and moving the orange around. If I'm going to draw or paint over this, I'm going to have to set this with something. Seal it, because once I wet it again, it'll move the water color. And I'm just going to add more color. And then that won't be fun. So let's see if I got any blue. Oh, the blue came out. I'm using them so much. Blue came out. I had them for a while, but I've been trying to not use them too much lately, so I can save them, but I gotta use them up. So I'm just scribbling a little bit of this everywhere now. I'm just kind of getting my darker edges and whatnot, and see what happens with this. Well, actually, it should be all mixing in my red and blue. That's not exactly what I want to do. I'm just trying to get some color in the background. Just get some color. Now, I think I'm actually going to ditch this and grab a large brush and just wet it. And go from there. Just mush it everywhere. So now I have the collage down. I have some color down. I'm going to doodle a bit here. And I think that's, what I want to do. Just doodle a little bit. And then I think I'm going to have to think of something to paint on there. Or, you can collage your people if you have a theme, or you have birds or flowers, paper napkins, anything like that, to make your page layout. I think I'm going to paint on here today. So I'm going to continue with my doodling here. I'm using these peel-off China markers, and they are from Sharpie. And I can doodle on paint with these, and wet paint, or like, you know, tacky paint and that kind of thing. It doesn't wreck your marker, so I really like them. I did seal the whole thing so then my color wouldn't move if I painted or whatever I decide to do, add more collage or anything like that. So that's what I did. So then this whole thing is sealed and the color's just in the background the way it is. Another thing I could do now is also stamp something down, some script or some background stamped images. I might do that. And I'll use a permanent ink, archival ink if I decide to do that. I don't know yet. We'll see. But that's my little doodle for now. So, just going to do my edges a bit. Frame it up a bit. There we go. Play around with some of this here. And then I can continue with that, lots of that doodling afterwards. Now, to think about what I want to do on this page. So I'm going to do a face, I think, and I think I'm just going to play with it like this. Got a little bit of wet spot there. Didn't quite dry my glue through. That's okay. This is going to be separated, so I'm not sure how I want to do the eyes. If I want to put them on a different page or not. I'm going to kind of think about that in a second here. And do a mouth. Might just add the other eye. It's going to be separated, but don't usually sketch them so much ahead of time, but today do something a little different. And there's my kind of my sketch. I think my face has got to get longer. Then I want to do the hair, so that is where I'm like, what kind of hair do I want to do? And I think that's basically it. They're going to do some hair, and I'm not sure about what style of hair, but here's my hair. And now I'm just using my wax pencil to sketch my eye in, but I'm sure I'll be able to paint over it. I've been doing that before, past here, and I think that's about it. A few colors. I'm going to have an almond, a birch white birch, and maybe dolphin, and I'll have black. I don't know if I'm going to use dolphin. I just might just have it. Yeah, and I think black, so just shake those up, open up the caps, and just use the paint from the caps. And then I might even tone down the background a bit after I get the face going the way I want to get it going. This is going to be my journal layout for my day planner for today. And I'm going to play with that. I thought I'd do a live-ish, you know, where you guys can see me do my layout. And sometimes I do it one way, sometimes I do it another way. And today I'm decided to do it this way, where I'm drawing it out first and that kind of thing. There's no wrong or right way to do it. It's just whatever way you want to do it at the moment, or, you know, if that's just the way you do it or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with the dark face pieces first. Get my face going here. And I'm just going to leave the rest in the background as texture. I'm going over my flower, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be good. Get my face in there. And this is my almond that I'm using first. I'm not liking this brush too much. I'll get a different one. I'm going to use this kind of rounded brush. Yeah, I'm not liking the cheap brush I had chosen there before. But there it is. Little face getting together here. Better strokes on this brush. And I'm just going to check. I'm just going to kind of do the background on the face here. And I'm going to leave the hair. There we go. Okay. Probably just going to go over the lips a little bit. Still don't know if I'm going to add more color. Playing with it. Just pure playing with it. Okay. Going to grab my white. Go over some spots. This is my birch white. It's still not dry, so I'm just kind of playing with it here. Getting my face started. And that's where I'm going with that. Okay, I'm going to heat this up a bit. I might just use my crayon to color a few colors. I'm going to have an almond, a birch white birch, and maybe dolphin, and I'll have black. I don't know if I'm going to use dolphin. I just might just have it. Yeah, and I think black. So just shake those up, open up the caps, and just use the paint from the caps. And then I might even tone down the background a bit after I get the face going the way I want to get it going. This is going to be my journal layout for my day planner for today. And I'm going to play with that. I thought I'd do a live-ish, you know, where you guys can see me do my layout. And sometimes I do it one way, sometimes I do it another way. And today I'm decided to do it this way, where I'm drawing it out first and that kind of thing. There's no wrong or right way to do it. It's just whatever way you want to do it at the moment, or, you know, if that's just the way you do it or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with the dark face pieces first. Get my face going here. And I'm just going to leave the rest in the background as texture. I'm going over my flower, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be good. Get my face in there. And this is my almond that I'm using first. I'm not liking this brush too much. I'll get a different one. I'm going to use this kind of rounded brush. Yeah, I'm not liking the cheap brush I had chosen there before. But there it is. The face getting together here. Better strokes on this brush. And I'm just going to check. Just going to kind of do the background on the face here. And I'm going to leave the hair. There we go. Okay. Probably just going to go over the lips a little bit. Still don't know if I'm going to add more color. Playing with it. Just pure playing with it. Okay. I'm going to grab my white. Go over some spots. This is my birch white. It's still not dry, so I'm just kind of playing with it here. Getting my face started. And that's where I'm going with that. Okay, I'm going to heat this up a bit. I might just use my crayon to create. It's still damp. I'm going over it. I'm doodling. I'm going over it. This eye seems to be a bit on the bigger side. It's okay. Just trying to get some of my markings back. I'm probably making more of a mess of it, but that's okay. It changes as we go, so I'm just going with the flow. There we go. I think I have something wet over here. Paint. Using my crayon, my waxy crayon, just to go in with a little bit more black instead of the black. I was going to use black paint, but I'm doing that right now. Okay, so going to go in with the white in my eyes. Play with that. Really white. This is the white birch on its own. I have this small bottle. This eye here is way too forward, but I can back it up a bit. Paint out that corner. It's going to be an odd way anyway because the book's going to separate the face quite a bit. But that's going to be my layout. It's going to how it's going to sit in my planner. Now I'm just taking my white, going on my highlight. And play with that a bit. Just kind of doodling with my paintbrush. Having fun with it. You're going to see how interesting it'll be. It might look really wonky, but it's fun. It's fun playing. So, there we go. Now I'm going to try to figure out what color I want the eyes. I think I'll just leave that. Alright. And this is my slower process of this, guys. Very slow process. But I'm going to grab my, I'm going to grab Coastal Waters. I'm just going to shake my cap up and use a bit off of that for some eyes. And I might add a little gray to that. And that'll be my blue-gray eyes, perhaps. So first of all, I'm going to add just a little Coastal Waters because I can do that. And I like that. And like I said, I can add a little gray to it, have a blue-gray, I don't know. But it'll be interesting. Sometimes people like to tape these together too. Sometimes I like to do that, but I didn't want to take a chance in ripping this paper. I really want to take care of my day planner. Isn't it cute? Not sure what color hair yet. And I'm just going step by step. And I'm going to add a little, the dolphin, so it's like a gray with this blue. It's dabbing it in there. I kind of like that. Very nice. I might even add a little bit in some low lights too. With just the dolphin. Could add some of the blue too, that would look nice. I think I will add some of the blue with that just to pull it all in. A dab. Just a dab, mix it in with the dolphin gray. See how I shrunk that eye over here? I shrunk the eye a bit. And there we go. Just dipping back and forth, seeing where I like it. Perfect. There we go. And that's my face, my friends. I'm going to give that a dry and add some detail. I'm adding a few little drops of paint here and there. Black. Added some to my face there. Just outline this a little more. I'm dipping it into my lid here and just going around with it. I'm using Deco Art paint and I'm having fun with it. Anyway, yeah, that's about it for my drawing or painting. Painting, drawing, and this is quite wet. I'm having fun with it. And I could do this with the wax crayon as well, but I thought I'd just play with it a little bit here, see how I could play with it, mixing in some of the colors just to make the eyelids. There we go. Not too bad. It's fun. It was a fun piece. And I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to add a little warmth, I think, to her face and grab another color that I like. Maybe I'm going to grab a little shrimp. It might be too pink. Play with it. See how I feel. And that is it, my friends. That's my face, basically. I'm just going to add a little warmth, I think. I'm not going crazy like some of my other paintings and putting too much of a color in. I'm just kind of just scribbling it in here and there. And that's it. I still gotta think of a hair color. Don't know. I'm gonna dry this up. I think this is about done except for, oh, a couple of spots for eyes. If the eyes are dry enough. I haven't dried anything yet here for a while. I'm gonna do a little spot here. If I can get it. And spot here. Just kind of let the natural whatever happens happen to it. And one spot right here. So there's the spots I think I like. Kind of think I would like to have the lips a little more red. Oh, I didn't use the shrimp. I used peach silk. So I'm going to use the shrimp on the lips just a bit. This is from Deco Art, these colors. These little, I have these little 2-ounce bottles. I'm trying out some of these new colors that I wanted to see if I like. I'm going to put a little bit of the shrimp on the lips and be very not exact here. Pulling in a few drops of shrimp. Oops. That's okay. Pulling in a few drops of shrimp somewhere else here too. And that is it. That's my face. Okay. Time to dry before I make a mess. I think I'm going to throw on some school bus yellow for the hair because I was looking at it and I haven't really done too much yellow blonde hair, so I'm going to do that. And call that my neato page today. It's just a fast page. You guys probably won't think so after it's done. I don't know how long it's going to be, but to me it was a really fast, quick page. I just wanted to put together. I haven't done a journal or like a journal style in a while, total, where I'm doing the collage and everything, and I want to share that with you today. What I'm going to do on the other side is probably whiten down this side a little bit. Let's see how much that comes through. Dull it down, get the face to be the primary, the nice pop, what pops. I'll have all the stuff in the background. I might have to I think I added too much. Might have to wipe some of that away. I want some of that in the background coming through. I want to dull it down. Some more pan on this side. I'm going to redo that yellow, I think. And then I think that'll be done, actually, after this. Need a larger brush for this part, just to get it done quickly. This is a really big brush. I think I'll white it down just a bit. and redo her blonde hair. I like that idea. Still got my background going on. I like that. I'm adding just a little bit of whatever's left over in this yellow over here. Okay, that is my, I'm just going to wipe some of the details away, or some. I think that's done. I'm going to add some ink, I think. And I could add some writing over here too on the side, which I think I might. I'm adding just ink across everywhere, but I think will look neat. It doesn't matter if it's on her face or on her hair. I'm just going to add it right like that. That's what I think. Now I think I'm done. I'll have to take a look. I might doodle some on here more. So now I'm doodling a bit. I'm not sure, but I felt like doing some circles here. And so far this is my layout, but I just feel like I want to do a little bit more. Grab my fingers. There's no time to stop, and you can just keep going until you're ready. There's no, hey, you have to stop now. But I'm just going to go. Now it's wet, but that's the nice thing about this. It won't mark up. It won't wreck my... I can get that little bit of a paint grabbed and wrapping around there. And it's not going to wreck my marker. It's a wax marker. So I think I'll just got to wipe it off, whatever, it's done. It's not roomed. I could add some dots and that kind of thing. And as you can see, it's still sticky. I'm having fun with it. If I can add red dots and that's something that'll pop, perhaps. Dashes, dots, and that kind of thing. I'm gonna grab Poppy because it's gonna kind of be in some of the color ranges here, and I'm just gonna do some dashes with a brush. I'm gonna grab any brush and make whatever mark it makes. You can grab a round brush, you can grab a sponge that's round, or end of a pencil, whatever you feel like. I'm just gonna do a few dashes, or whatever this is, type of thing. And mark it up however way I feel I like it. And it's going on top of whatever. I still have room to write if I feel like it. And I'm going opposite directions too sometimes, so it's whatever. Add some interest. Having fun yet? I am having tons of fun. Hopefully this video is not going to be terribly long for you guys. I think the last I'm going to do is just add some red. This is a deep hot red. Yes, Red Hot from Americana. And I'm just going to do that on my whimsical loop-de-loops here. And then I'm calling it done. And you'll see it all after I put it together. I think I might just even do a couple little swirls here with my black and my red. I'll probably do black over top. That's the nice thing about these pencils. You can go over top of paint. Pretty easy, just a little bit of a dry or whatever. There we go. There's my layout. Hey friends, this is my day planner layout and I really like it. And there's my center and I really like how it turned out. And like I said, it was worth doing it where let's just gives it that unique look. And I put it in and I still haven't written anything in here, but I may still. And that is it. It's my done piece. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to craft like a duck, and I will talk to you guys later. That was a fun page. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Bye.